Yo, what is up? Listen. Ooh, that's probably too loud. Let's let's keep the mic a distance. I think it is. Hold on. What about right here? No, we'll go right here maybe. Okay, that might be better right there. Ooh, voice crack is kind of crazy. Anyway, what is up, guys? I know I've been gone for a very long time, and I mean very. Listen, we got a few changes in the YouTube industry. We got new name, new logo, and all that. I know I've been doing that a lot, but this one's for a perfectly good reason that I do not have to disclose with you. But the new name is Apex Raider. Just all that kind of just fell into piece. I thought I liked that name. This server that I'm literally recording in is called Atlantic City Roleplay. I am a trial mod in there. Used to be a co-owner, retired due to PC trouble and recent, you know, activity of mine and bad choices that I made. Um, this server is pretty good. It's honestly by far my favorite. We got some things like ERS, new things, But so I'm gonna go and kind of just show you guys what this server has to offer. I know, I know this is like my other like a lot of servers that I've been through. But if I lag any, it is on my end with my whatever my game is on because I have graphics in, but one part of the graphics isn't gonna make it lag. Only the parts that I added. But so I'm gonna go ahead and show you what this is our state uniform. Well, this is my uniform for state. But anyway, we have custom weapons, we have Marco mods weapons, and all that kind of stuff. Uh, let's see here. We have ERS, Emergency Response Simulator. It's all connected to Sonoran CAD. So if you pull someone over and you go and look up their name, it's going to be through Sonoran CAD that you look their name up with, and it actually shows up everything like that and stuff. So this is honestly just a quick comeback to YouTube. Hopefully we can start things off on a good start. So I'm going to show you some of our state vehicles and then some of our sheriff and LSPD vehicles. So here is just a brief one. Here's our charger. The lights are going to look different depending on what kind of graphics you guys have. But this is our state charger. Uh, both livery and vehicle models come from JA Designs. I believe this is his 25. I don't remember what pack this is, but I know this is one of the 25s. You have his RAM in there. Just basically new kind of vehicles, the 2020. And then, sometimes we have, add-on kind of state vehicles. Like this one didn't come with J's, and this is the one the O1 added into the server. So we got, let's see here, we got this one as well. This is Offset's DVI Explorer. Here's one of our ones that the co-owner added in for us. This is a unmarked vehicle. We have a couple unmarked vehicles. Here's another unmarked charger. And then let's see, we have a kind of like a GSP kind of charger for state. So here we go. All of our vehicles are UFC. There's the GSP kind of fleet looking one. We have the Durango version of this too, and this came from HC, now known as Radner Mods. We also have CHP in here, for ERS only. So yeah, we kind of have this right here. It's a little Mustang, which is pretty cool. So that's kind of like, for state kind of. Let's go ahead and show you guys sheriff and stuff like that. This is also the police, Los Angeles police fleet, because they are in the same vehicles. So we'll just spawn out. I think I'm only allowed to spawn out certain ones, I believe, but I'm not only too sure. Okay, well you can add a whole bunch of stuff to these, by the way. It comes with a lot of mod kits. Let's see here. So you got the ARPRs, and you can go through engine and stuff like that. You can go to extras. There's your light bar. Now, I personally love this fleet. I believe this fleet also came from... This fleet also came from... Sorry guys, I'm a little... This fleet also came from Offset, if I'm not mistaken. Some of these vehicles do not have ULC, but most of them, like almost all of our vehicles do. So let's see here. I'm gonna spawn out, you know, a 23 Charger hardtop. Now this one, I believe you guys are going to see. This one's ULC, as you can see, and this is kind of what it looks like. We'll turn the DVI pattern off so you can see what the actual light pattern looks like. Which is, I love this. This is what our police livery looks like, by the way. Let's see here. We'll go back in V menu and change to the sheriff livery so you guys can see what that looks like. There's the sheriff livery, which is absolutely amazing. And then if you drive forward and then you park, it should automatically go into DVI, or park pattern, sorry, not DVI. It's like kind of like a flicker pattern, you know what I mean? But say if you wanted it in this, right, and then there's your DVI pattern. So that's kind of a cool pattern I like. And then you have, if you were to do this right here, and you were to do 4, there's just your fronts. Oh, the front steady, and then your back is flashing. And then if you turn that off and you go to rear steady, your rear, and then just your front ram bar and stuff is flashing. Then you can go to front scene, that's like your takedowns, and then side scenes, which is pretty cool. It's just, you know, white. Which is, these cars are absolutely amazing. You know, if you guys can just come in here in this server and just join and have fun, you know? That's all this server's about, is just having fun. The server owner and co-owner are pretty cool guys. I'm completely friends with them, what I would say. I don't know about them to me, but you know, that's besides the point. But yeah, so this is kind of like that. You know, DOT is Furious Development Vehicles, if I'm not mistaken. We kind of have this station and a couple stations, but like I said, this is just kind of like a little tiny showcase of what the server is, you know? You guys are going to have to come in here full-time to actually see what the server has to offer. It's kind of like a little brain, you know, like a little teaser. Not a brain teaser, but, you know, like a little teaser video. But hopefully I will be gladly to show you guys some videos on this this server. And hopefully you guys will join. I'm going to link the server Discord link below. You know, then we'll see where that goes. Just hit me up, guys. You know, I'm friendly. Everybody's friendly in the server. And yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Stay, you know, stay up, man. See you guys.